All right, everyone. This is going to be my live reaction slash pre-show thing. Uh, Tech issues that you know what? I'm just going to get a new computer the second I hit like 1,000 subscribers because this is like ridiculous. Anyway, E3. It's coming up soon, and I want to talk about it. Now, I'm not going to talk about any of the leaks. I know for a fact is happening. Actually, I'm going to get out this link first. Just let more people come in first. Oh, it's going to be a good one. I'll tell you that. Interesting to say the least. Okay, I'll just tweet out the link and then we're good to go because there's a lot of stuff coming out and it's very exciting. Okay, here we go. Very exciting. There's about 30 minutes to go till the actual show starts. Oh, come on! Like I'm always excited for E3 because it's an exciting time. It's when we actually see all the games that we're going to be playing over the next 12 plus months. And it's awesome because it's like the one time of the year where the focus of everything is literally on the games themselves, and that's just awesome. Like video games are just better experience, if that makes sense. Then I think I'm just that hyped up I can't speak, which is ironic because I'm planning to talk for 2 hours over a show. Okay. Now this E3 is going to be something different because Microsoft tends to put out these subtle hints that's hard to find in promotional videos. For instance, when the Scarlet, or I should say the Xbox One X, was actually about to uh, be announced like properly, they had all these promotional videos on Twitter that would have all these things in the background, just random numbers and stuff. And if you put them together, it would say like Xbox One X and stuff like that. And that's something that they're doing again. Graphic good. All right, man. It's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show. I'm just excited. Like I love E3 because we go all year where it's let's face it, this Earth pretty bad. You know, like what goes on this planet is just nonsense. But we have just gaming this one time of the year that's just out there and awesome. It's exciting. And yeah, to anyone listening or that'll listen to this afterwards, whatever you do over the next 4 or 5 days, stay away from Reset Hour. That place is filled with leaks. I've seen maybe 4 games that's going to be announced. Not necessarily exclusives, but they're going to be announced regardless. And I don't even like having E3 spoiled for us, but there I am on Reset Hour, just reading. But the best experience, or I should say, the best way I can describe Reset Hour as an Xbox fan is it's like watching a clown filled car or a train wreck. You just can't look away. That's Reset Hour in a nutshell. And man, I just can't wait. It's going to be a good show. Now, the one thing I will talk about is the whole Miyamoto thing, which is weird because that's Nintendo. But Microsoft recently tweeted there's going to be something new this year at E3. Well, they've been pretty buddy with Nintendo for the past several months, so I'm thinking with the Banjo rumors that we've had since December, kind of put two and two together, Banjo getting a new game, Banjo being in Smash, Microsoft or people at Microsoft are talking about the Switch a lot. It kind of makes sense. However, that would be one announcement I can see certain people just flipping out. Like I don't have a Switch, but if it was announced, that's fine. Like I don't need everything to be about me. I don't need 2 hours of games just for me. Like there's other people with different tastes. For instance, if I was a PlayStation fan, they make a baseball game. That wouldn't bother me in the slightest because there's clearly an audience for it. There's an audience for everything. And too many people just flip out over they see something they don't like, and then all of a sudden it's the end of the world. Like maybe it's because I'm like overly relaxed all the time. Like I'm just like just chill, people, chill out. It's going to be a 90-minute to 2 hour long show of just games, and that's exciting. What I'm surprised that they've teased the Scarlet that much because they came out with their last console, most recently out of the two, and I thought they wouldn't show anything until next year. Maybe they'll do the whole Xbox Scarlet thing with the whole specs and stuff. That makes sense, but I don't know. There's just something different this year. The energy's different. It's exciting because anything can happen. They the only console manufacturer having a show. Yeah, Nintendo's having a direct, but they're the only one having a show. The big games are going to be here. The Batman game that's been rumored for months may end up being there. Although I would pass out if Splinter Cell was there. Like, I'm going to freak out. That's mainly why I do these, because if a game's on that I'm surprised by, well, I want to be able to look back at me freaking out. Because last year, Dying Light surprised me. All right, Staffs, Woodman, Pazza. All right. I'm horrendous with names, by the way. That in real life, it's just terrible. But no, it's going to be an exciting show. And what I'm curious about is that the pacing of Microsoft shows is normally the same each year, just slightly mixed up a bit. So they'll come out with the big game, and then they'll have something like either something console related or the studio announcements. And they've done that the past few E3s. So I'm thinking this year they may end up leaving the console till last, like they did with the X. But the amount of rumors that I'm seeing right now on Reset Hour is just ridiculous. Like I'm seeing people talking about Smash for Xbox. That's not happening. As cool as that would be, like it's not happening. All right, come on. All right, Mojo Blues. Oh, do you know what's funny about this E3? I was getting nervous right beforehand. Like it's gonna be awesome, like last year. But I'm nervous, and I shouldn't be. I'm just gonna watch, a presser, and I shouldn't be like freaking out. But here I am. I'm an adult freaking out about video games. What's not to love? I wish I could have got that bloody OBS working, like, because my God, I'm terrible with this stuff. Like, legit terrible. Now, the other day, one of the first leaks came out. I'm not going to talk about it, but there's a series of games that was once on Xbox a long time ago, and then they stopped putting the games on Xbox. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be the best show ever, man. It's 24 minutes to go. Oh, God. The chat's going crazy on Mixer. I'm going to try and go next year. That's the funny thing. Like the price to go if you're from the UK, yikes! That's a lot of cash. But I mean, everyone's going crazy there. All the photos, people having parties, like Nintendo Virtual Console. All right, N7 Intrepid. That would be cool, right? To play, an older style Nintendo game, and yet this is the thing. While I would originally say that's never happening, the way things are now, the way things are changing, I'm not going to rule anything out. Oh, you're going next year, Mojo Blues, nice. Staff Woodman, Ninja. So Ninja Theory's game likes, but they make more than one game. They've been making this multiplayer one for a while now. And here's the thing: I don't. This is what I didn't understand about the people freaking out. It's one game. Like, not every game is meant for everyone. Yes, surely people are wanting a single player experience when it comes to Ninja Theory, but they are working on a single player game. Remember, they were only purchased last year. This A3 is going to be something special. Like, there's this weird energy about it, which is awesome but terrifying at the same time. I just think, I've seen people mention this once or twice that, I tend to mention backwards compatibility a lot. And that's one of the reasons is because, the 360 generation is possibly my favorite generation. Like, so many of my favorite games are from that generation. There's some from, Nintendo consoles, some from PlayStation consoles, some from PC. But the majority of them are 360 games. So whenever they announce a BC game, I'm like, awesome! I can play one of my favorite games on the current console I use. And then when they announce the 4K enhancements, that's another incentive for me to play these games. That's why I'm always banging on about Mass Effect in 4K, because I've played that first game 10 times, start to finish, 100% each time, all side quests, all activities, all collectibles. I'm never going to get another achievement in that game. Not because I've unlocked them all, it's because I stick to this certain way I play. I stick to Soldier and I make the exact same choices every time. And yes, that does sound boring, but it's my Mass Effect experience and nobody can hate on it. Um, I mean, hey, like Rockstar normally don't do these things, but like you can't rule anything out these days. E3 is going to be like crazy. What's going to be interesting is the studio acquisitions, because there was rumors for about 2 days that there wasn't going to be any, after months of the people saying there would be, and then yesterday it started up again. So it's like, oh, 3 studios. If it's IO Interactive, I flip out because they are awesome. Plus, they made of 2 studios now. They could easily make 2 different games. And plus, Hitman's awesome. I recommend it to people. I'm not sure if it's in Game Pass anymore, but 20 minutes. But yeah, back to the BC stuff. Like when I bought my Xbox One X, like everyone else, I bought the Xbox One X at launch. Nobody knew we'd be getting these 4K enhancements of old games, and I'll just call them old just because that's what people call them. But I never thought we'd see them in 4K. And then when they start dropping them, and they were cool, and then they dropped Red Dead on the second batch, that was serious talk. That was them basically saying backwards compatibility. It's here to stay, and we're going to make these games look better so you can continue to play them down the line. And that's awesome. It's like the Force Unleashed in 4K is mind blowing. Not because it like completely changes the game. It's all the small details. Something you thought was a flat image on 360, it turns out it was just hid behind a low resolution. Same with Final Fantasy 13. That game looks incredible on the X. Like it's almost like it's a complete remaster. It's crazy how good that looks. Best feature this gen, damn right. I mean, look, no one would have thought 2-3 years ago that we'd be playing 4K Red Dead Redemption backwards compatible. Like no one would have thought of that. But here we have it. It's an awesome feature. And it bothers me every time I mention it because people always go, it takes away from new games. It doesn't. It's software people that do this. We have game developers doing their thing. We have the BC team doing their thing. And we have the wizards doing the enhancements with the wands and stuff. Speaking of wands, WB Games, they had 5 games listed for Xbox One on Amazon UK 2 days ago. One of them should be the Harry Potter RPG. And while Warner Brothers took this video down from the internet, absolutely everywhere, it's very hard to find a copy of it now. It's an amazing looking RPG. It's set before the first Harry Potter game, open world Hogwarts. It looks incredible. And that was back in December. People thought it was going to be a Jeff Keighley show, but it wasn't. And it has to be this show. Same with Batman. Batman, months ago it was like leaked for Xbox and PlayStation, and then just nothing. It's insane. Achievement support for OG games. I would love that. There's people that say, "Oh, they don't care about achievements." If you don't care about achievements, you just ignore them. But like for instance, at the end of a year, we all get emails saying how many achievements we gotten and all these stats, right? And every time I see me with a lesser number than the previous year, I know that's because of 2 things. I've played too much multiplayer. I've played The Witcher because that doesn't give you any, and I've played OG games which literally don't give you any. But maybe if they could put them in somehow, that would incentivize more people to go back and play them. It's like Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. That is one of the best games ever made, and I would love to play it again. But it's just them not having achievements there is just hold me back a bit. Because granted, the 4K stuff bring that game up to a good level to play. But oh my god, playing that without achievements just feels like a crime. Like I like playing RPGs and then you get an achievement now and then, and that's just satisfying. But here we are, we don't get them, unfortunately. If only we had achievements back then. Damn it. 15 minutes. Oh my god. This is yeah, third party announcements are going to be crazy because they have nowhere else to show. We still have rumors of more THQ Nordic games. There's WB games. We usually have a Bethesda game on stage. All like Ubisoft. Here's the thing: the wild card, Splinter Cell. It's been rumored for months, and people just keep like that Jason Schreier dude, blogger. He keeps saying that he hasn't heard anything. And while him saying that does have a lot of weight, it doesn't necessarily mean that's a fact. But I've reported on this so many times. It's like you can only wish for this so many times before you just keep getting disappointed. Because there's a lot of Splinter Cell fans in the Xbox community. People would go nuts. Like my ultimate dream for Splinter Cell at E3 would be the show opens up, the lights go off, you see the goggles turn on, and then you hear Ironside speak. That would be the best way for a new Splinter Cell. to be talked about and unveiled. But like, what up, Mojo? 14 minutes. Oh my god, I'm actually anxious. Like last year, I was excited. The year before, I was excited. This year, I'm just anxious for some reason. I don't think they'll announce anything like a console price. That just doesn't seem right. Next year they'll totally do that. Also, we should see some cool indies again because last year we saw things like Tunic, and the year before that we saw The Last Night. We may hear something from Temtem. That's a Pokemon game. I should say a lot like Pokemon. Whoa! Metro Exodus available on Game Pass. That is massive. That is absolutely massive. Yeah. Okay, so pretty much just like Game Pass having Metro Exodus. I recently got that game. I say recently, I got like a month ago or so. It's an awesome game. Like if you have an Xbox One X, it's mind blowing how good it looks. Because when that thing was unveiled, people thought it would never look like that on console. It looks better. Like it's probably the best looking game on X. And it's listed a Game Pass for console, Metro Exodus. Here's the thing, that's a big deal either way. Like people were hating on that game before it was like even out for whatever reason. When it's just a fantastic follow up to a fantastic second game. I always try and push the games that's made by developers in I should say developers that have like smaller publishers because like I was the only person talking about World War Z for like a year. Thankfully, they did market the game when the game was coming up. Exactly, Mojo. Like, here's the thing: when I played Metro Exodus, I just think, why can't we have a Fallout that looks that good? Like, Fallout has to look that good next time. Like, thankfully, the new tech for Elder Scrolls 6 looks amazing. They're using photogrammetry. Photogrammetry always looks good, which is good for us. It's weird that they haven't announced the mixer pot yet because that's normally something they do actually talk about. 10 minutes. Oh, get your drinks ready because it's going to be a long ride. Okay, so CD Projekt Red is showing off something on the Microsoft stage. They can't show it anywhere else, but the collector's edition leaks this morning, and the standard edition leaked about 2 days ago. I will say this: if you like Japanese games, you're gonna be happy from what you see. And one of them looks incredible. Like you might think a lot of JRPGs have this sort of cartoony look because a lot of them go for this quasi cel shading effect. But one that's been announced today is mind blowing how good it looks, and open world. That's something we don't see a lot of now. Collector's editions. I hope Microsoft has actually learned and we get a Gears of War 5 collector's edition because I've got the one for 4 and I've got the one for 3. The three's a massive bus with Marcus Phoenix holding the Lancer, and the fourth one was JD Phoenix on his bike. That's just a cool collector's edition, and it lights up, which is a bonus for whatever reason. 9 minutes. Oof. Nervous as anything. Oh, nice, Mojo. So, yeah, I mean, whenever I've got one of these streams going, or if I'm listening to a stream over a podcast, I've got like 2 tablets on. I've got my laptop on. I've got my phone on, and I'm tweeting. Like, I want to be to the point where I'm essentially Tom Cruise from Minority Report, just so I can play with screens. I 2 hours is a long time. I kind of hope they go the 2 hours because what's not to love about a 2 hour long gaming show? There was a time when I used to watch all the gaming feeds at the same time, and it was crazy. Like I'd have maybe I'd have 2 laptops out, a tablet, and 2 phones because I'm just like that for whatever reason. It's like as I'm watching this, I'm going to take down notes and tweet and reply to messages. Like, what an experience! Also, I've got a pint here, so yeah, exactly. Phil said he could go over. Here's the thing: PC games. It's an inevitability. PC is part of Xbox now. People just have to accept it. But they should announce things like Gears Tactics for Xbox because I play XCOM. That is XCOM. Guess what else is XCOM? Mario Rabbids on the Nintendo Switch works with a controller because, like, when Firaxis came out with that game, they showed that that kind of game can work with a controller. Oh, nice. Yeah, I should have. Here's the thing about E3: the lead up is always like slow, and then it gets fast, and then I completely forget to make plans last minute. Like this year, I plan to have OBS working. That's just broken as hell. But I also plan on having other people in talking, which didn't work this year. But next year, I'm either going or I'm doing this properly. So, but I'll be covering E3 all week. And here's the thing about E3: like this happened last year. People freaked out when it was when the Xbox show was over. But you have to realize we have a whole week of announcements. One whole week. We're still gonna have games revealed on Thursday by like probably THQ Nordic and stuff. Like it's a long week. And then the week after E3, people are still talking about everything because so many games get revealed at E3. Not everybody knows about all of them. Like hell, last year I was talking about Biomutant, or at least I found out about Biomutant. I think it was like a week after E3 when everything calmed down a bit. Yeah, see, there's nothing wrong with the PC stuff. I mean, should Xbox get those games as well? Yeah. I mean, again, XCOM works with a controller, but Xbox is part of a Xbox and PlayStation are one and the same now. And plus, Bad Sam's kind of leaked it last night. It's not a big leak or anything. Still cool though, is that the Xbox team are working on a new store, and that Windows 10 store needs changing. Like I don't really game on PC. I use my laptop for editing videos. That's it. Uh, but they should get a better store because that current one just looks like a mashup of the Google Play Store and what it would look like if it was like a hacked version. But they'll get it sorted. You know, Microsoft's been in the game for a long time now. The Xbox Store, when they first opened Xbox One, it wasn't that good. Now, I think the Xbox Store is fantastic. You have everything grouped properly now. When you open up a game, it tells you the different bundles. It's how it should be done. Um, I'm not sure how the PlayStation 4 store is because I know on PlayStation 3 that was terrible searching because you type in a letter and rather than letting you type the next letter, it would auto fill in what possibilities would work with what's in the store, and it was just a terrible typing experience. Yeah, see, there's not a big deal when people say like, "Oh, the game's all." When a random tweets me, and this happens like a dozen times a day, that game's available on PC. I'm like, and like my Xbox One X may not be as powerful as the PC I plan on getting for editing. However, I will always be gaming on Xbox. That's because it's me. I used to game on PC back in the day, back in the early 2000s, actually. And that was just for RTS games, things for like Star Wars Empire and Star Trek Armada 2, Homeworld. Yeah, I mean, at first I was freaked out by the whole games on Steam thing, but if you think about it, you have millions of people saying that they're not willing to use the Win 10 store. That's money they're not getting. However, if the game's on Steam, you have those tens of millions of people willing to buy the game now. Is it the best thing for Microsoft? In that situation, possibly, because if there's a copy of Halo on PC and it's on one storefront, Windows 10. If someone doesn't buy that, that's zero money. If someone buys that on Steam, they get most of that money. So, like, financially, it makes sense. It does take away. It does give the fanboys a bit ammo, though. That's the only downside at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, it doesn't affect us. A game being sold somewhere on PC doesn't affect me because I'm gaming on Xbox. Like, just what they should do is keep the whole cross-platform player thing an option because you can get destroyed with a mouse. Exactly, more sales, more games. That's just how it is. Is the audio coming through okay? Because I've got the mic set up differently. 1 minute 36 seconds. Oof. Okay, it's start. Oh my god, it's counting down really quick now. Yeah, ignore the fanboys. It's like I have this one strike rule on Twitter. Literally one strike. If someone annoys me, I block them. I know it sounds harsh. If someone wants to have a conversation with me or retort, perfectly fine. I can talk all day with someone if they want, but if they're gonna go that direction and be like, proper toxic, like I'm just gonna block them. That said, I hope everyone watching enjoys because look, as fun as it may seem or whatever to say our PlayStation doesn't have an E3, like it's one less show for us in general, which is sad. I'm not going to call that Stadia thing an event. That was just terrible. Twitter King. Cheers. I've kind of mastered Twitter now. Lots of practice. Lots of practice. Okay, the countdown is finished. It's on. They're obviously going to open up with Halo Infinite or something. Gears, maybe. Oh, here we go. Oh, they're doing a countdown on stage. I like this. I'm actually nervous. You work 12-hour shifts overnight. Damn. Well, if my Twitter's helping, that's awesome. Yes, it is. I like this intro. This intro is looking pretty nice. I don't. Whoa, that was Battletoads. That animated game was Battletoads. God, this is so epic. That's Gears Tactics, I believe. Oh, this is like one of those things you could just remove. You got, oh, like Xbox Studios logo. Fantastic. Outer World, maybe? Outer Worlds. Here we go. This looks good. This looks very good. I'm going to close my app quick to. Here's the thing about Mixer for me. It can shit the bed sometimes. I try not to swear on this channel, but like it can really go bad for me sometimes. Here comes Bleeding Edge, and here comes people crying about it for whatever reason. The funny thing is about that leak, the leak I saw was just a few screenshots. It's coming to Game Pass at launch. I missed that. That's big. Outer Worlds at Game Pass. We started work on a number of new games in the studio, and in the near future, we'll be sharing details on all of these projects. See, projects. People need to keep that in mind. Ninja Theory, projects. We're happy to return to E3 to share this with you. As creative director, I'm stoked to be here to share our new game with you guys. It combines two of my gaming passions, third-person action combat and competitive team multiplayer. Our technical alpha is kicking off in just a couple of weeks, and we'd love for you to sign up, get involved, and tell us what you think. Or if you're here at E3, come and join us for a game. I really hope you guys like it. Check it out. This is Bleeding Edge. If it looks cool, I'm down. It looks very Sunset Overdrive-ish. As in, like, the art style. Wait a minute, this is what people are complaining about. This looks cool. I think it's because I've been playing a lot of Devil May Cry lately. This looks cool. I like the samurai dude. If the combat is anything like DMC, we're in for a good one. That looks cool. Bleeding Edge. Oh, what's this? Oh, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. This game, I think, is co-op because they kept emphasizing on the little owl thing as well. Yeah, exactly. Ninja Theory knows combat. Like DMC, as much hate as that game gets, that game has got one of the best combat systems I've ever played in an action game. Wow, this looks cool. Gareth Cocker in an interview with a TXR podcast, he did say that there's going to be a bigger emphasis this time on bosses. The Ori games have such a fantastic look to them. Yeah, I'm taking notes down for this, and I just realized my handwriting is atrocious. It's like a spider got inked and just decided to run over the page. Minecraft Dungeons. This is apparently like a Diablo game. Yeah, this is definitely a Diablo game. It isn't a bad thing. I played Diablo. You know, my handwriting's pretty atrocious. It's like bad. And the thing is, the school I went to, like they made us learn how to write with like an opposite hand. Anyway, don't know why I'm talking about this. I played this Diablo, but with levels. I dig it. See, Xbox and PC. So can people stop crying now? I use the term crying for everything. It's nothing personal. But seriously, like seeing so many people, it's coming to Xbox, it's coming to PC, it's coming to both, which is good. Yeah, in the interview last night, he did say Phil will be on stage there, so that means bigger show, more games.
We on Team Xbox live for this exact moment. The moment we get to share the best of our art form here with you in LA. And the moment you get to experience breathtaking new stories, new worlds, and new heroes for the very first time. This moment isn't just about finding some new games. It's about discovering your new game. This decisive moment of discovery is etched in your gaming history.
Something big going to be announced. I feel it.
Your every moment, your every new friend. This is why we on Team Xbox.
I can't make out what the T-shirt is.
And we'll be dedicated to unleashing the next new games for you to discover and love. So whether you're one of the thousands with us here in Microsoft Theater,
that stage is cool though.
or one of the billions Welcome to E3 2019. This right now is the single most creative and energizing time in gaming history. Games and gamers together now have the sheer magnitude to be a significant unifying force for the world. The expanding universe of gaming has opened a new era of creative possibility. With more games, more creators, and more industry players than ever before. And gamers were everywhere. In under 2 decades, the number of players in the world has more than tripled. Over 2 billion.
You're probably going to mention xCloud.
Play games in every region.
Makes sense.
Every continent. And with new technological leaps, we get to play whatever we want, with whomever we want, and wherever we want.
Yeah, xCloud.
On Team Xbox, every decision is guided by our belief that gaming is for everyone. My team and I are single-minded in our resolve to bring everyone the games they want, to connect everyone to play with the friends they want, and to empower everyone to play wherever they want.
But is he going to take the hammer to Google Stadia?
We keep innovating hardware and services. It's why we're uniting communities through crossplay, and it's why we're investing with new distinctive creators.
If Miyamoto comes out, the internet's going to break.
Gaming is free. This is why we scour the world for your next game. This today is the largest showcase of games.
Here come the numbers.
Anywhere this year. Today, from the thousands of games in development across Xbox One and Windows PC, we're highlighting 60 games. We'll also announce
60 games,
including 14 games from Xbox Game Studios and over 30 games premiering in Xbox Game Pass.
34 games premiering Game Pass. That's huge.
In addition to showcasing all of these games over the show, we'll also announce what's next at Xbox Game Studios.
Oh, God. It's going to go down.
Sharing our expansive plans for streaming, and of course, revealing more about our next new console.
Next new console. He didn't say consoles. Interesting.
So thank you for joining us today. Let's jump in.
60-0. That is true. Oh, Star Wars. Yeah. I thought this looked fantastic yesterday. I just tweeted that 60-0 thing. There will be some people complaining. Honestly, to me, this looks like more Force Unleashed. Looks very Force Unleashed, which is awesome because I thought Force Unleashed 1 was amazing. That second game, however, was a bit wasn't so good. That's fucking hilarious. Sorry, I don't try to swear on this channel, but that was funny. Throwing missiles with the Force. Now that's cool. The main thread on Reset Era were complaining about this game, saying it looked boring. How? Yeah, the show's going to be awesome. It's going to be good. We only, 3 games in now or something? Out of 60. 3 out of 60 games. Or 4, sorry, 4. World premiere, here we go. Oh, this might be what I think it is. There was an exclusive horror game rumored for Xbox by the Layers of Fear developers. This may be it. If it was Alan Wake, I would have passed out. This does look good, though.
Hey, Bullet. Find this kid. Wait up, Bullet. Bullet!
When this press is over, I highly recommend go to the E3 Xbox thread on Reset Era and just read the salt. They are killing it. This is a good show so far. And we're only 18 minutes in. Oh, well, they started a few minutes late, but still, like, good start. Very good start. Got some Blair Witch stuff going on here. What is this? This looks good. Very Blair Witchy. Blair Witch. I was right. Hey, CD Projekt Red. Here we go. And there we go. There we go. Night City at night. Right, a lot of people probably don't know this, but you know, I've been looking forward to this game since 2012, since before this generation started. My God, this is obviously like, is this a CG trailer? Either way, I'm sold. I'm buying it.
Be my man. You made it. You blowing up all over the news. Are you alone?
I just want the money.
You got the chip? All right. Start her up, Bug. Why don't you go to the bathroom? Wash up.
This looks so good. Damn it.
Your neck. It's a mess.
Gotta get them gifts going tonight. I don't even care if it's a CG trailer. It looks awesome.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, in and out. We're rich. Oh, we are going to the major leagues, Jackie.
They'll probably drop this, then some gameplay, and then a release date. A lot of games tend to get this reveal.
Think about all the good that we're gonna have, huh? I'm sorry.
I just want to throw me wallet at the screen.
Take the chip Dex.
Every corporal cop in this city's gonna be blasting down these doors after what you and your psycho friend did. We didn't need all this tension, damn it.
Yeah, I think my stream's still like 20 seconds behind or something. Okay, more like 10. Oh, who cares? Yeah, the thing about this game is you're going to be able to get some pretty crazy augmentations for your character, from blades that come out your wrists. But I did read something about a massive minigun that can come out your back. That was just a rumor, but still. Just drop the release date.
We just got samurai. We have a city to burn.
Is that? Oh my god, that's Keanu Reeves. Is that Keanu Reeves? What? No way. No way. Oh my god, Keanu. Double money. Keanu Reeves. What? 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 This is unreal. We have Keanu Reeves on the Xbox stage talking about Cyberpunk 2077. What? What? I don't believe it.
I gotta talk to you about something. I gotta talk to you about something.
This is just crazy.
Project Red. Cyberpunk 2077. All right. A while back, the guys from CD Projekt Red approached me and asked me to be a part of their new project.
Oh, they're getting all the money now.
They were going on and on about how they create this
Twitter's losing it. Everyone's losing it.
branching storyline, how you'd be able to customize your character through in-game choices.
They've won E3.
And I'm always drawn to fascinating
My god, Keanu Reeves in a video game.
Cyberpunk is set in a metropolis of the future, where body modification has become an obsession. Play as an outlaw, an enhanced.
This is crazy. This is crazy. John Wick's amazing.
Okay, but let me tell you, the feeling of being there, of walking the streets of the future, is really going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking.
Twitter's almost crashed because of the Keanu Reeves stuff. We're not even halfway into the show.
So tell me.
John Wick game would be cool.
I wanna know, when there's the release date. All right. Then check this out.
Oh, here we go, gameplay. This is basically what I wanted from a bigger oh my god, motorcycles. I'm just gonna put it out there. This isn't a leak or anything. February. I think Reset was actually quite. Hey, April. That's a good date. I'll take April.
World premiere.
My Twitter feed has actually crashed. 3 days before your birthday. Nice. Turns out everyone's posting the same GIF. I mean, that's a big deal. An actor as big as Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk. This indie looks cool. If anyone wants to see what the internet looked like when Keanu walked on the stage, go to page 49 on Reset Era on the Xbox E3 page. Like, people are losing it. Here we go, Battletoads. The animation in the beginning looked good. Oh, this looks good. Okay, so according to Reset Era, Keanu Reeves has made Xbox win E3. True, though. True story. Oh my. I want this. We always see indie highlight reels and indies during E3. People will freak out, obviously, for no reason. Yeah, Battletoads look awesome. I like the art style. It's very papercraft. I think one of them I just saw was on the Switch, like on a previous Switch show. That Star Renegades looks good. All on Game Pass. Wow. After Party. Tabs. Oh, the Battle Simulator. That's going to be good. All these on Game Pass. I think I'm keeping my Game Pass subscription. Twitter still isn't working properly. So it's safe to say that Keanu Reeves is Team Xbox.
Every idea at Xbox Games you just saw will premiere on Xbox Game Pass day one.
It's big. That's a lot of new games in Game Pass.
At Xbox, our passion is to help you find and play the games that you love. Through creation,
Someone just made a good point. How did they keep the Keanu Reeves thing private?
the ultimate expression of that
So what else is being kept
passion is
private, Microsoft? What else?
My team travels the globe, seeking out fan favorites and hidden gems.
Because you think like a paparazzi or someone would have spotted Keanu Reeves or something, but if Keanu Reeves can be kept secret,
mind-blowing experiences,
game announcements can too.
and iconic characters, all for you to explore. It has been awesome to see the record-breaking success developers have had in Xbox Game Pass, introducing their games to new players and creating lifelong fans. Since launch, we have tripled the number of partners in Game Pass, adding more games from more genres, platformers, RPG, adventure, sports, puzzles, and more every single month. And of course, every Xbox Game Studios title you see today
Did I just see?
will premiere in Game Pass day one.
Oh, that's already in Game Pass. I'm trying to search for everything for clues.
We are thrilled to announce new titles coming to Xbox Game Pass on console today, including Batman Arkham Knight,
Arkham Knight,
Metro Exodus,
Hollow Knight. I've been wanting to play that.
Borderlands The Enhancement Collection.
Borderlands, that's huge, especially with another announcement that's going to happen today.
That you can start playing today. Our mission at Xbox is for you to be able to play any game with anyone, anywhere. And we know that
It's the chosen one.
that is why
My God, this is already 10 pages ahead.
last month we announced Xbox Game Pass for PC. Today, the Game Pass journey on PC begins. Now, PC players can discover their next favorite game with Xbox Game Pass. We have curated over 100 games.
It makes sense if they get
just for PC.
PC specific ones like
Emperor Rome and Football Manager 2019.
yeah, Football Manager. I don't think they can get that work with the controller.
And for the first time on PC, starting with Halo Reach, the entire Master Chief Collection.
I'm betting Halo Reach drops today.
We are thrilled to share that Xbox Game Pass for PC launches in open beta today.
Whenever you're ready.
And people will complain, but and it makes sense if you have Game Pass. There should be some sort of cross buy or thing when it comes to Game Pass. So I just hope they actually, let us remove the grain filter from Reach. We have like another hour and a half minimum. Whew.
Here now. Try it out by downloading the all-new Xbox app on Windows. And if you want it all, we have created a membership just for you. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. You get everything. Xbox Game Pass for console with over 100 great games, Xbox Live Gold, an unrivaled gaming community, and now Xbox Game Pass for PC.
I mean,
at no additional cost.
well, if you're getting the PC, that's actually a good deal if you think about it.
And because it's E3, everyone can jump in and play today for $1.
$1, nice.
Now go discover your next favorite game.
World premiere, that's what I like to hear. Captured in real time 4K. Okay, impress me. Powered by satellite data and Azure AI. Huh. Wow. Oh, that looks. Oh, is this Forza? Okay, probably not Forza. That can't be real. I mean, that can't be a game, can it? Oh, see, it looks real. Is this real? Or is this a game? Oh my god, this is actually a game. What the hell? What is this? Is this a new flight sim? Yeah, new flight sim. This looks amazing. I used to play an old one years ago. This is incredible. Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, must be. Flight Sim always looked good, but not this good. Microsoft Flight Simulator is back. I've been wanting one of these games for ages.
Do you remember a time when armies were built and powerful cities collapsed? When the smallest
People are confused online. That was in game. What we just saw was in game Flight Simulator. Age of Empires Definitive Edition. Oh, this has got a good art style. I like what they're doing. It's just game after Wasteland 3, just a guess.
Welcome to beautiful Colorado, home to the Purple Mountains Mastigy of the Rockies. Hike through colorful canyons.
I think I'm right.
Close and personal with a wild and woolly wild.
Wasteland 3, maybe not actually.
Keep where the locals.
It's a bit too animated for Wasteland.
Colorado is free. So much to see and do in this post-apocalyptic winter wonderland. Meet new people.
Okay, this is Wasteland.
Colorado has colorful characters and friendly faces everywhere you look. See our beautiful
Yep. It's definitely Wasteland 3.
Colorado's waiting for you. First round's on me. First round's on you.
Yep.
Please welcome head of Xbox Game Studios,
Matt Booty. New studios, maybe? If they announce IO, I'm going to lose it.
Games are at the heart of our mission. Over the last year, we added 7 studios to Xbox. It's fantastic to see some of these studios already sharing.
I love the fact we're getting Flight Sim on Xbox. That's amazing.
And there's more to come. I have the privilege of working with some of the best studios around the globe. And for me, great studios are about people, teams, and ideas. Our success comes down to one thing: creating great games that players love. And great games come from great developers. That's why I'm honored today to announce that joining Xbox Studios
Is
Double Fine Productions.
Double Fine.
Double Fine has been a beacon of creativity and spirit in game development.
That's actually pretty big.
With classic games like Psychonauts, Brutal Legend, and Broken Age.
Could we get a Brutal Legend 2?
Double Fine joining
Oh.
Xbox, seeing what we create together. Please join me in welcoming the founder and president of Double Fine Productions.
Oh god.
Tim
Ray said I was going to be on fire. Tim Shaver. Haven't seen him on an Xbox stage ever, I think.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Matt. We are so excited to be joining Xbox Game Studios. And I'm here to personally reassure you, Matt. I don't know Trooper, but I'm a team player. Whatever you need from Double Fine, we'll make for you. Halo stuff, Forza stuff, Excel stuff, whatever you want, we are there. Yeah.
Tim, we just want you to make great games.
Oh, that's such a relief. That's my line. In that case, we brought a brand new trailer for Psychonauts 2. Take a look if you dare.
I'm still saying Brutal Legend 2 could happen. Just make it a pure action game.
My name is Raz, and today is my first official day on the job. We're on a mission. I'm on it. Looking for me?
I mean, people might not realize, but Double Fine games are really good.
Mia, the mission is falling apart. We've lost control of Lovato.
See, I wanted more like kind of zany platformers.
World premiere.
I wonder if they could announce multiple Star Wars. Star Wars? What the hell? Oh, Lego Star Wars. There's a new one. It kind of leaks about like 3 months ago. So, but it wasn't really specific on what it was. If it's a remake, if it's a new take on it. Because there's already been 3 Lego games that's Star Wars. Oh, well, 4 actually. Oh, a new collection. Hey, I'll buy that. That's easy achievements right there. Yeah, I'm down for that. Dragon Ball. Wait, this might be the new Dragon Ball RPG. Because I think there's 2 new Dragon Ball games. There's the RPG and there's a new fighting game. Okay, this looks a lot crazier than the last one. That might be the RPG. It's hard to tell.
World premiere.
That studio sound familiar.
You want to guess what it is?
This is an outfit for a newborn. Bought it this morning. Wanted to surprise me.
I'm sorry.
You're pregnant.
You know?
I know because you already gave it to me. This has happened before.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
Someone is coming. He's going to hurt us. He says you killed your father. I need to know what happened.
Why are you doing this? My father died.
Died of a heart attack?
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with.
Any second now, he's going to knock on that door. Help me.
This isn't happening. This can't be happening.
Open up. That's him.
Did you call the police?
Yeah, we want. Please open the door.
I didn't do anything.
We're here to help.
Don't listen to him. I'm your only chance.
Open the door. Right now.
This looks interesting.
You know me. I love you. You have to believe me.
Stop.
No. You're home. What are you doing? Are you okay?
Is this like multiple different timelines or something in the same game? I could dig that. Oh, trapped in a time loop. I'm down for that totally. The thing is, the pacing of the show is a lot like the last one, where they had like this drop of indie games in the kind of right before the middle part. People are going to lose it in the bad way, you know, even though there's no reason to. Like, look at last year, tons of big games announced towards the end. It's just how it is. Personally, I think some of these look cool. We should be getting more Japanese game announcements soon. Way to the woods. It's cool that they all go in Game Pass. Like, it proves that games must still be selling, even though they're in Game Pass. Gears, now we talking. Yeah, exactly. And soundtrack. But there's nothing wrong with games being shown that's not for you. Like there's probably people watching this right now thinking, I don't like Gears. That's perfectly fine. I'm digging this trailer though. Especially after the way 4 ended. Game of the year, I mean, could be. I mean, the Gears 5 potential is massive. Absolutely massive. I'm probably going to get a chunk of gameplay right now. Yep. Gears, this is going to be amazing.
Thanks, everyone. We're excited to announce that Gears 5 is releasing on September 10th.
September 10th. Oh.
And if you want to play 4 days early, you can with our Ultimate Edition or membership in the newly announced Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. With Gears of War 4, we wanted to earn your trust. But with Gears 5, we want to push the envelope by doing new things never seen in a Gears game before. And we'll tell you all about it this summer. In July, join us for our Versus multiplayer tech test, where you'll be one of the first to play our all-new competitive game type, Arcade. In August, at Gamescom, go hands-on with the all-new Horde mode and see how character abilities can turn the tide on the battlefield. In September, we return to the biggest Gears campaign ever, where we'll explore more of Kate's harrowing journey and celebrate our launch on September 10th. But what are we talking about today? Today, it's a brand new way to fight the Swarm. In Escape, you play as one of 3 Hive Busters. You and your squad infiltrate the Hive, plant the bomb, and escape with your life.
Oh, new multiplayer mode.
We all know that best defense is a good offense. It's everything you love about Gears, turned up to 11.
You're probably gonna bring out pro players, I'm guessing. Just a guess. Okay, that's cool. I like that.
The attack lost everything. Everything except the need for revenge. This might look like a surrender, but it's not. It's an invasion.
Wow, wow, that looks good. So this is like a different type of experience. This isn't necessarily a campaign. It's its own thing. The new enemies look awesome. New weapons, I dig. Cool idea for more. I like it.
I hope you enjoyed your Taste of Escape, an aggressive three-player co-op experience, perfect for your living room couch. But it's not just about busting hives. You can build them too, and challenge your friends with the experiences you create. And tonight, join me on Mixer as we challenge these three WWE superstars.
Oh, cool.
AJ Styles and Tyler Breeze provide the gameplay deep dive from right here in the Hive. For these at home, the next 2 days, you and your friends can play in select Microsoft stores.
Oh,
Good luck at running the store.
I thought they were going to say we could play from home.
Oh, and for anyone who pre-orders and plays within the first week, got something special just for you.
Campaign. Terminator. What? What? Oh my god, what? No way. Oh, I'm getting that. Oh, is this the new Elite controller? Yep. That's a codename Spider. Adjustable tension. People are gonna dig that. Integrated rechargeable battery and charging dock in the case. Man, this thing has everything. Up to 40 hours per charge. Aaron Greenberg just posted a clip of Keanu Reeves walking up the stage. Everyone lost it.
My father saved my life. Told me never forget who I am, where I come from. This place.
This Dying Light 2.
Know my name. Getting attached.
Looks like Dying Light 2. Yep, Dying Light 2. Zombies, finally.
When darkness comes, I might be gone. Virus tore society apart, but I won't let it turn me into an enemy. Staying alive
I so can't wait for this.
Life
Please be this year.
Every day the disease tries to crush us and make us forget who we are.
Yeah, over the next month, I'll be covering video games that's being shown here. It's a big gaming event. We've got lots to talk about. Give me the date. Give me the date. Spring. Damn it. Damn it.
World premiere.
I mean, it is just trailer. Oh yeah, the Forza DLC. Forza 7. Oh, Forza 7. Forza Horizon. What? Oh yeah, there's a Lego rumor. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, spring's going to be expensive next year. What? This looks crazy. Okay, we have at least 25 minutes left.
Please welcome Ralph Fulton.
I mean, for instance, in the UK, like Forza Horizon 4 and then Forza Horizon 3 with the Hot Wheels pack, that made bank. That was always on the top of the charts.
Lego Speed Champions McLaren Senna. Combine the beauty and freedom of Horizon with the playful fun of Lego, you get the Forza Horizon 4 Lego Speed Champions expansion. You will drive this Senna and more Lego Speed Champions cars in an entirely new world, packed with inventive new challenges, new areas to explore, and loads of bricks to smash. The Forza Horizon 4 Lego Speed Champions expansion launches this week. I'll see you there.
Yeah, I agree. They shouldn't have had Gears pop on stage. I just want to see Gears Tactics on Xbox. See, no one cheering. No, a mobile game is not for E3. I didn't know State of Decay was still getting DLC. I haven't played it in a while. Oh, more story DLC. Nice.
My mission, find the father I never knew.
My mission, find a hero I've never met. He hasn't radioed in days.
He hasn't been seen since the outbreak.
The last time I heard his voice,
The last place he was seen was in Trouble Valley. Only heard whispers
I've only heard legend.
of unseen horrors. Here, we are the many.
Here, we can become stronger.
There's an explosive view of the Gears controller on Major Nelson's Twitter. That thing looks complicated.
This is where my story could begin.
There's a big community on State of Decay. Big community.
Seen the need.
Biggest expansion yet. Available now. And included in Game Pass. So that's a 2 pieces of DLC, I think they've said. Okay, this is maybe one of the games I was talking about. Okay, definitely not. What the hell? Japan's greatest online RPG. Is this Phantasy Star? No way. Oh my god, this is Phantasy Star? I was expecting a few Japanese games, but I didn't expect Phantasy Star. This has to be Phantasy Star. It can't be anything else. But my Phantasy Star Online 2 isn't even on PlayStation. Like, what? Free to play, okay. I never thought Phantasy Star Online would come back on Xbox, like in the West. Like, what the hell? Wow. Powered by Azure.
Those of you who have played Phantasy Star know that this game has influenced many of the most popular games today. So with great delight, we welcome Sega back to our stage and Phantasy Star back on Xbox. As we said, our goal on Team Xbox is to bring you the world's best games.
Oh, here come more
Meeting with
JRPGs.
developers, playing their games, and introducing you to their games. These are the best parts of my job. Back at E3 2017, when I first met with the creators of this next game, they shared their ambition to bring their massively popular game with its passionate community of 650 million PC players to the entire world. I'm happy to announce our partnership with the legendary team at Smilegate. Their approach to game design demonstrates sheer creative boldness. Next year, you'll discover the newest entry in this landmark franchise. On console, for the very first time, only on Xbox. This is Crossfire X.
The Crossfire X only on Xbox console. I don't even know what this is. This might be the mech game that's huge over there. It's like post-apocalyptic mech. I'm not sure. Okay, Reset Era is now salty because we are getting Phantasy Star Online too. And this looks like a military game. I'm interested, but I don't really know what I'm looking at. Oh, yeah, I think so. It's an MMO shooter. Okay, I'm down for that. Game Pass on Xbox. I'm down for that.
World premiere.
We should be seeing From Software's game. This may be the Japanese game I was talking about before the show. Yep, this is the Japanese game I was talking about before the show. Yep, this is definitely it. Tales of Arise. It's been a long time since the Tales series has been on Xbox. 2009, I think. Wow, Reset Era is just sodium filled right now. This looks awesome. Let me guess, spring. It's a big deal that these games are coming out on Xbox. Like Tales, that franchise abandoned Xbox like a decade ago. Borderlands 3.
There are 6 sirens in the universe. I used to be one of them. My name is Lily, and I need you.
If it's going to be minimum 90 minutes, let's just say 90. It's on another 14-ish minutes. This is flying by. I think it's because there's not really anyone talking. Yeah, Halo Infinite likely going to close the show.
Followers to join or die. Got another proposal for them.
Gears 2 DLC. Oh wow. Oh no. I thought something else there. All new Borderlands 2 adventure. For free. Wow. I'll be downloading that. This may be the new From Software game. Yep. Yep, this is it. Elden Ring.
I doubt you could even imagine it.
This is a George R. R. Martin in collaboration with From Software. Apparently, this From Software game has horse riding. It's open world. It's more of an RPG. Yeah, you're right. Game of Thrones should be used in more games. Like, let me guess, spring 2020. Everything's going to release in spring again, isn't it? No date. Well, we probably won't even have to wait that long. Like, Dark Souls 3 was announced the year before it came out. It was announced at E3, came out the following May. Same with Sekiro, actually.
Multinational studios to one-person passion projects. Thousands of Xbox games are in development for you right now. Just today, we showed you 60 games. We are now experiencing an unmatched expansion of
Wait, we're saying all 60 what?
Gaming for you means connecting all of these creators to all of you. Last fall, we announced our ambition to empower everyone, everywhere to play by bringing Xbox to the cloud. We will do this in two ways, through Project xCloud and through console streaming. 2 months ago, we connected all Xbox developers to Project xCloud. Today, we invite those of you here at E3 for our first public hands-on of Project xCloud. To experience the freedom to play right here at the show. And you'll have two ways to stream. There's a new platform feature, console streaming. It turns your Xbox One into your own personal and free xCloud server.
Okay, that's cool.
Whether you're using a console in our data center or your console at home, this October, you'll be able to use our hybrid gaming cloud to play your games wherever you go. Where you play is now entirely your choice. You decide. So let's talk about our next console.
Next console. See, people are worried about Cloud Talk. Well, there it was. A minute.
The console is vital, central to our experience.
See, vital.
We heard you. A console should be designed and built and optimized for one thing and one thing only: gaming.
This thing's going to be a beast.
So the same team that created the world's most powerful console, Xbox One X, and innovated its groundbreaking processor and the Elite controller. The same team that engineered the world-class compatibility of today's Xbox One console. The same team that set the bar for live gaming services with Xbox Live. This same
Yeah,
team
Phil's learned.
set out on a new mission to create the future of gaming for you.
We're not seeing it now, are we?
When we think
Oh
about
god,
future
here come the
gaming,
specs.
It's not just PC. It's not just console. It's not just mobile. It's really all of the above.
Xbox is all about choice. We're investing in technology all throughout the game stack.
The games you want with the people you want on the devices that you want.
And for us, that starts with our next generation console.
We don't want to build just another console. We truly want it to be transformative.
More immersion, more exploration, more detail.
How do we make it easier for people to get into the game, to stay in the game?
One of the things that gamers and developers are incredibly excited about is reducing load times. I'm an
Load
RPG
times, okay, that goes with the rumors.
Loading screens are a thing.
sitting there in the fake elevator because you know that the game's loading in the background. It's just an elevator ride forever. That's our goal.
Yep,
with gaming.
first Mass Effect
We don't
game.
want those pauses.
Elevators all over the place.
It's gonna be a bigger leap than any generation we've
They're not showing it, are they?
At the heart of our next generation console is our custom design processor, leveraging the latest Zen 2 and Navi technology from our partners at AMD. From a pure processing perspective, this is 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X. Leveraging high-bandwidth GDDR6
4 times more powerful than the X.
possible.
It's gonna usher in resolution and frame rates that we've never seen before. Like, never seen before.
We're looking at frame rates up to 120 frames per second.
Oh my god, 120 frames. What?
Variable refresh rate.
Next gen ray tracing. It's real time.
Ray tracing. Oh my god, they're going for it.
What I'm personally most excited about is the SSD.
We've created a new generation of SSDs. We're actually using the SSD as virtual RAM.
We're seeing more than
SSDs is virtual RAM.
over the current generation.
Didn't even know you can do that, but
The SoC and the solid state drive really what gives you a totally new experience.
Now we can take all of that power and apply it back into the scene, so we can actually generate more life in that world. Bring it to the gamer in a seamless way, so that then you're fully experiencing what the game developer wants you to experience.
When you can move through worlds without waiting for screens to load, that speed, that performance is what the next generation is about.
This is the most immersive console experience ever.
What we really want to do is give developers the power to build the game they've always envisioned.
We have
Zen 2.
across both our first-party studios and third-party studios working on those next generation.
This will be a pricey box, by the way.
Amazing commitment to content. Xbox Game Studios. 13 studios, 7 in the last year. That's a big family.
At 343, for us, it's always about more seamless worlds with the next generation. We can bring the world to life in a way we've never experienced Halo before.
We're delivering 4 generations of content better than you've ever seen them before.
This console is especially awesome for Game Pass members. With the faster load times, you're going to be able to experience all the games within just a snap of your fingers.
We're giving gamers the option to connect across devices and across platforms in a way that we never were able to before.
This isn't just a console launch. This is about the future of gaming.
Your games, your achievements, your progression.
Scarlet.
your
Yep, 2 T's.
Your console gaming experience with Xbox, it all comes forward with Scarlet.
Holiday 2020.
It eats monsters for breakfast.
Okay, I like that.
This is Project Scarlet, the most powerful and highest performing console we've ever designed. Built for creators to unleash their boldest creative visions and optimized for players to enjoy the ultimate gaming experience on a console anywhere. Immersive experiences begin at the very heart of the console, at the silicon level itself. Together with our partners at AMD, we have co-engineered and custom designed a state-of-the-art processor for Project Scarlet. Powered you could see defined previous generations. Power and performance you can see and feel defines Project Scarlet.
Yeah, start saving. Start saving.
When we talk about Xbox in the cloud, when we talk about streaming your games, Project Scarlet and all of its power and all of its performance is the foundation of our future in console and the formation of our future in cloud. We launched Xbox 18 years ago with a game reviewers called the definitive reason
Here we go.
to own an
Halo
Xbox.
Infinite.
Well, because humanity was and is worth saving, next holiday, we will launch Project Scarlet with Halo.
Oh, finally getting to see Halo.
Daddy's listening. Can you say hi? And how big are you? Can you tell Daddy how big you are? Are you so big? You're big. Can you sing? Good singing. How about I miss you? And I love you. I love you, Daddy. And I can't wait to see you. Can you say see you? Okay, bye-bye.
I wonder if this is going to be like the Halo 4 teaser where it shows you kind of what the universe is going to look like. Chief.
Looks like the main power cells are fried. All shut down. Triggering survival mode. I'm going to try to override. Okay. If you can hear me in there, I hope you're ready. Please don't die. Please. Don't.
I don't think we're going to get to see Playground Games next game. Just some, I don't know. I think they hinted at it last year, and but this is in-engine footage. It's fucking crazy. Again, sorry for swearing. Like,
you see there, big guy? Don't know.
Status report.
Status report. What? Something you need to see, Chief.
This looks damn good, though.
We lost. Lost everything. There's nothing left for us here. Not to erase. Okay. Hurricanes. We need to run.
No, we need to fight. Get ready.
Oh, I was hoping we'd see some combat.
I chose you because you were special.
This does look amazing.
I knew we would together. I was right.
It's over. Okay. I was expecting Fable and 2 more studios announced. Other than that, I thought it was a good show. We didn't see Splinter Cell or Batman. That's disappointing. But I thought it was good. Let's see what people are complaining about online about it. I wish Fable was there, but mustn't be ready. Oh yeah, and Bethesda's in 3 hours or something. Okay. Halo looked incredible. Yeah, Banjo. The Banjo like seems pretty real from what people are gathering online, because we had developers tweeting about it like 6 or 7 months ago. But overall, I thought it was a good press conference. I enjoyed it. Okay, well, we've still got reveals throughout the week for more third-party stuff, but I liked what I saw. Now, to go online and see what people are complaining about. Yeah, of course, people are already complaining. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was a good show. I wanted Fable and Perfect Dark, and I did like the look of that Blair Witch game. Like, who would have thought Blair Witch would be a game? All right. Well, it's been good talking, everyone. May do one later for Bethesda, but it's going to be like 1:30 a.m. So I'm not entirely sure yet. Yeah, Banjo could still be at the whole Smash thing. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Fable, I thought would be here because, just the way Playground Games have been tweeting lately. But I mean, if that is rumored to be 2021, and Phil doesn't like to show games too many years in advance, it kind of makes sense then. Like I just wanted it this year. And it begins. People complaining. Yeah, Twitter is a complete mess. I I don't know what people really expected. Like there was 2 games I thought was going to be there, and they weren't. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, Twitter complete mess. Yeah, it's been good talking to everyone. Thanks, Trepid. Thanks to everyone showing up. Again, I might do one later for Bethesda, but who knows? It's going to be really late. I think it starts at 1:30 a.m. for me. Anyway, hope everyone has a good one. I'm out, and yeah, might be back later.